Chat, how we doing tonight? Another World Cup watch along. Argentina versus Algeria. This thing is it feels like it's going by pretty quick, but it also feels like it's going by pretty slow. I mean, there's still a couple teams that haven't played their first group stage game, even though it started last Thursday, right? World Cup started last Thursday. So there's still a lot of teams that have to play their first game. Let's see how many more teams have to play their first game. Looks like tomorrow is the last day for the first game of the group stage, for the first game of the group stage, right? But like I said, tonight we have Argentina versus Algeria. Should be an interesting game. If anything, we've learned so far that any game, the result can be close, and that it doesn't matter who's playing who. You know, I haven't done a live stream since let's see. I think I haven't done one since Saturday, right? Or was it Friday night? Might have been Sunday night. I'm trying to find the yeah, so technically it was Saturday night, Sunday morning was the last time we did a stream. But there has been a lot of games in between. I mean, look at Netherlands and Japan was awesome. That was a great game. It's very close. Spain tying, drawing with Cape Verde. That is got to be the biggest upset maybe in World Cup history, and maybe just from a standpoint of being a favorite and how small of a country Cape Verde is. Belgium drew with Egypt, Iran and New Zealand drew. Saudi Arabia drew with Uruguay, France and Senegal. That game was very boring earlier, but then it kind of opened up as the game went on. So a lot of stuff, a lot of games that have been super close and interesting. So we'll see what happens with this game. It should be a fun game tonight. Hacker says, yo, bro, what's up? How you doing? Amy says, what's up, Will? Vamos, Argentina. Mr. Hi, Will. Hi, chat. You know what's funny, Mr. I know that you didn't watch the Australia game with us because it was super late. It was like, I think it was like 5:00 in the morning your time. But there were a lot of people asking about you, asking where you were for that game. They're like, hey, where's Mr. Didn't he normally in all these? I was like, he's asleep. There's no way he's up for this one. He wasn't going to stay up or wake up at 5 a.m. to watch that game. But yeah, so it should be interesting. I'm curious to see who wins tonight. This is a big game. Algeria is good too. Like I had a friend ask me, there's so many people that are into soccer right now just because it's being in the United States. I had a friend ask me earlier if I thought what the result of this game was going to be. And I told him that you just don't know. Algeria is no slouch. He had no idea about Algeria. Like he doesn't know anything about their quality or if they're any good. And I told him, don't discredit them for giving a good game, especially the way that this World Cup has went so far. It has been very, very interesting thus far. Also, guys, real quick, if you haven't already, make sure you guys smash the like button down below and help us out. Smash the like button on the stream. We're going to get to 100 likes. We got to 100 likes on all of our watch alongs so far this year. Or this World Cup. So make sure you guys smash the like button down below and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're about to hit 13,300. So we're gaining some momentum. We're really, things are starting to pick up, and we're very thankful for that. Bro, which country's time is that? On the clock right here, it's Eastern time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. US. Mahrez is not starting. Interesting. Hi all. Appreciate you for stopping by. Kenny says hello. Appreciate you for stopping by, Kenny. Is Thiago Almada good enough to be starting at such an important tournament? I think he is good enough to start in this tournament, but I know he hasn't really been great for or played much for Atletico Madrid like you would want. We'll see what he can do tonight against Algeria. So let's look at the starting 11. By the way, Messi starts his 6th World Cup. 6th World Cup tonight. That's insane. It's tied for the record, right? Him and Ronaldo, most World Cup. Him, Memo, Ochoa, and Ronaldo, right? Messi, Ronaldo, and Ochoa have the most World Cup appearances, right? 6 is the most. That's crazy to think about that. To play in 6 World Cups or every 4 years. I mean, you can just get lucky with the way that it lines up, or you could get unlucky where you don't get to play as many. But Messi has the most appearances in the World Cup too. He has 26 World Cup appearances. So that's pretty impressive. And Ronaldo is like 5th with 22 matches. So Messi has the most appearances ever by a player at the World Cup, and he's just going to add on to that in this tournament. He'll probably end up hitting 30 or 31 matches in his World Cup career, which is really impressive. So he starts his sixth World Cup tonight. Isn't that crazy? You know what I'm surprised by? So here's the starting. So here's the starting 11, right? Lautaro Martinez is starting up top of Messi. In the midfield, you have Almada, you have Fernandez, you have McAllister, DePaul, backline Medina, Martinez, Romero, and Montiel. But I'm actually surprised that they didn't do more of like a 4-2-3-1 or just something to get Julián Álvarez in the starting 11. I'm very surprised that Julián Álvarez is not starting tonight. Messi, GOAT. Yeah, it kicked off at 5 a.m. That's a crazy time, by the way. Isn't that crazy? Damn it. Why Inter Miami didn't sign Emiliano Martinez? I don't think they could afford him, honestly. Go Algeria. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Modric played in 2006, but Croatia didn't qualify in 2010, sadly. So that would have been his sixth, right? This would have been his sixth as well. Messi in 2022 said, "This is my last World Cup." Well, you know, we knew that probably, if he was good, he was going to continue to play, right? I'm not really surprised by that, but I don't think you guys are either. I mean, he's still very, very good. Now, here's the question. And here's the thing: these kickoffs are normally on time, so we'll get to the game here in just a second. But I want to ask you guys: do you think that Messi is still Argentina's best player? Is Messi still Argentina's best player? In the big 2026, is Lionel Messi still Argentina's best player? Curious if you guys think he is. I think there's there's definitely some debate to that. There's definitely some debate to that if he is. Alvarez isn't starting because he didn't get a single minute in friendlies due to fitness. Interesting. Well, I would assume he would be starting, though, right, if he was healthy. I'd be curious to see how the formation would be, but I am surprised that Rodrigo DePaul's starting. He's been okay for Inter Miami this year, but I'm surprised he's starting. Okay, so let's talk about, and like I asked, I'm for Argentina, but let's see. So let's talk about the score prediction of this game, right? This is Argentina's first game. They're technically the number one team ranked in the entire world right now. FIFA has them number one. Algeria is number 28. Let's see the last time they lost a match. It's been a minute. They lost a match. They canceled a couple friendlies. The last game they lost was September 9th in a qualifier to Ecuador, 1-0. And I don't think Messi played in that game. He did not. Messi did not play in this game when they lost to Ecuador. Messi did not play in that game. Okay. So that's their last loss. Let's see their last loss that Messi played in a game. Was it against Paraguay, November 14th? Let's see. Did he play in this game? He did play in this game. He played the full 90 minutes. So they haven't lost a game with Messi starting since 2024, November of 2024. Almost 2 years ago is the last time they lost a game with Messi in the starting 11. Okay? It's pretty impressive when you think about it. So this one's tough because I think Algeria is going to give them a good match. And I just think that so many big teams have struggled in this tournament so far. Like, who do you guys think has had the best performance so far? There's been a lot of upsets. I mean, look, when Cape Verde is drawing with Spain, anything is possible. Like, I mean, I just don't know how anyone could say that any result isn't possible with something like that. That's a crazy, crazy result, right? But I do think that Argentina is going to win this game. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't they lose to Saudi Arabia in 2022 in the World Cup? That was their first game they lost. Yeah, they lost 2-1. They lost their first game to Saudi Arabia in 2022. Now, they did go on to win, obviously, the World Cup. But Argentina, could struggle in this game. I think they're going to win. I'm curious what your guys' score prediction is going to be, but I think Argentina are going to win this game 2-1. I think they're going to look a little rusty, but I think they inevitably get the 3 points, and I think it's going to be a pretty good game. I do think Algeria can give them a little bit of a test, though. I don't. I think Algeria is good. Like Algeria is competitive enough to make it interesting and not get blown out. I mean, Senegal, they were the runner-ups in AFCON, right? And against France today, what are they ranked in the world? I'm just curious what they have Senegal ranked. I would assume they're probably top 20. They're number 15. Okay. So they're number 15. France is number 3. They gave them a decent game for most of the first half, and then the wheels just fell off, right? The wheels absolutely fell off. But I think that Argentina can, I think they're going to win, but I do think it's going to be, I do think it's going to look a little rusty. That's just me. Let's see. Oh, come on, Will. What kind of question is that? Messi's going to whoop that ass, and he's the greatest of all time. I mean, he is the greatest of all time, but is he still the best player in Argentina? Without a doubt, I'm not a Messi fan. Messi turning 39 exactly a week from now. Interesting. Still has the most technical ability and brain in the team, even if he walks. Messi is still an important part of the team, but it's a good unit. Would you say he's the best player on their team, though, still? Like, who would you say is the best player? DePaul looked good in the friendlies. He always plays better once he puts on the Argentina jersey, kind of like James Rodriguez. Sadly, no fast wingers, no replacement for Di Maria. Perhaps Simeone in future. Oh, Simon. Okay, yeah, maybe in future games, possibly. Anything is possible in the World Cup, but I hope Messi gets goals and assists and Argentina win. It will be Argentina 4, Algeria 2. Man, that'd be a banger. If there's 6 goals in this game, I'll take that all day. That would be incredible. The only 2 teams that have scored more than 4 goals or 4 or more goals so far is Germany and the United States. I say Argentina win 3-1. Algeria is a pretty strong team. They beat the Netherlands and Uruguay in the last 2 friendlies. Yeah, they're good. I mean, I don't think anyone should take this game lightly. I can't believe that Messi is still playing in the World Cup at 39. That's just, and it's not like it's like disbelief. Like, it's crazy. 3-1 Argentina, 2 goal contributions for Messi. 1-0 to Algeria. Sorry, Argentina. Messi turns 39 June 24th. So he's a week from tomorrow. Lee Scott says, yes, of course, Messi is the best player. Norway scored 4 today. Oh, they did score 4. Okay, it got out of hand. I think I stopped watching when they had 3 because I had to do something. It was getting out of hand. I was hoping that Iraq could maybe make it interesting, but then it kind of yeah. When they scored a 3rd goal, it was over. No, Will. Sweden scored 5. Okay, so Sweden score 5? Let me see. God, I need to. There's just so many games. How did I miss this? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. That's right, because they fired the coach. Tunisia fired their coach like after that game. You're right. Mr. says, I don't know if I'd say he's the best anymore, but he's still the main creative outlet for Argentina. Well, I guess we'll see if he is still the best, right? Because he's going to play every game, in case there's an injury. But he's going to play every game for Argentina, and we'll get to compare and contrast him to other players on the team and see how he plays. But I think he could still be the best player on their team. "104 games is a bit much, to be honest." 104 games is a bit much. What do you mean by that? Oh, for the group stage? Yeah, it's a lot. All right, they're doing the national anthems. I mean, who knows? Maybe Argentina does win it all. Do you guys think Argentina's do you think Argentina's the favorite to win the World Cup this year? Let me know what you guys think. Messi was the top CONMEBOL qualifier scorer. Was he actually? Let me see. Let's see. 2026. He had 8 goals. Interesting. Huh. 8 goals in 18 matches. He probably didn't play in all those games, but that's interesting. So he was the Golden Boot winner in the CONMEBOL. Heard about Lewandowski meeting with Chicago Fire in Chicago over the weekend. Yeah, I did. I recorded a video last night with my friend Alex Calabrese talking about that. We did a whole episode talking about Lewandowski and Goretzka possibly coming to the Chicago Fire. I'm going to drop it tomorrow. It'll drop tomorrow at some point. So just be on the lookout for that. There's like 5 or 6 European teams that are ahead of on paper, but the spirit of the Argentines is unique. Oh, so you think that there's 5 or 6 teams better than Argentina? Interesting. I don't know if there's, I mean, anything's possible, right? Repeating would be very hard. Repeating would be very hard to do. It's not easy to repeat. That's a very hard thing to do to win a World Cup back-to-back years, right? But we'll see. I mean, if there's any team that could do it, I guess Argentina. A lot of people think that Scaloni is one of the best coaches, maybe the best international coach in the world. So who knows? Crowd atmosphere seems great. It looks incredible. That Algerian fan was really into it just then. Argentina could have a home advantage based on fans in the United States. It looks like there's more. I mean, it looks like there's definitely some Algerian fans here, but there looks like there's definitely more Argentinian fans in the stands. But man, this looks incredible. Where is this match being played at? This one's in Kansas City, right? I'm pretty sure this one's in Kansas City. Let's see. I'm pretty sure Argentina is playing all their games in Kansas City, but I could be wrong about that. It is, let's see. Yep, Kansas City. Interesting. That's such a random place to have them play, but you know, hey, the fans showed up. Argentina are amongst the favorites, but if I had to pick one or two, I'd be Spain and France. Do you think with the draw though against Cape Verde that worries you a little bit about Spain's chances? You know, they were joking about the 40-year-old goalkeeper who apparently might be a part. I mean, I don't know if this is a joke. You just never know, but they say he was a part-time electrician. So yes, Kansas. Think Argentina play one game in Miami Gardens. Do they? We will need to see Portugal and England too to see how good they are compared to France and Spain. We will be much smarter after tomorrow. That's true. Algerian fans are in Kansas Stadium. However, I'm here in. Let me just see. There might be. Is that an emoji? Oh, you're in Algeria. Okay, that's cool. Appreciate you for watching the stream with us. I just left Norway versus Iraq, and that game was sick. The atmosphere was out of this world. And that game was in Boston. Was it in Gillette Stadium? I mean, Holland is going crazy, right? You know, it's so funny. I don't know if you guys saw, but you know, Alexi, what did Alexi say to Zlatan? He told him to his face he thought that Holland was going to end up being better than him, which could be true, but that's crazy. He said that to his face, and you could tell that Zlatan was a little bit offended by him saying that. But with what he did today, man, he might end up being better than Zlatan Ibrahimovic. We'll just have to see. Yeah, Boston. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. But it was at Gillette Stadium, right? Not really. They lost their opening game in 2010 and won the whole thing. Funny things can happen in opening games. That's what has me nervous about the game against Australia on Friday. But we'll save that nerves and anxiety for another day because that makes me very nervous. But we'll just have to see what happens. I mean, at this point, you got to perform regardless of who you're playing. So I'm going to be curious to see how they do against Australia, the United States. Same ref from 2022 World Cup final. Good signs for Argentina, maybe. Yes, Gillette Stadium. That's awesome. That's cool. You got to go to a World Cup game. I actually had some friends that went to a couple World Cup games so far this This World Cup. That's awesome. I'm glad that whoever has gotten to go to a World Cup, I'm very happy for you. That's an awesome experience. I'm unfortunately wasn't able to go, but I'm cool to watching it with you guys here. Yeah, Gillette equals Boston Stadium. Yeah, I think they played some soccer games at Fenway before, but I don't think they would do that for the World Cup, especially because the Boston Red Sox. All right, they're playing at Arrowhead Stadium. We're about to kick off here. Argentina versus Algeria. Let's see what happens. Let's see what Lionel Messi can do in his 6th World Cup at almost 39 years old. Inter Miami superstar. All right, officially kicked off. Let's see what Argentina's made out of. A lot of the big teams have not looked good so far. We'll see if they look any different. I would say probably the most impressive big team so far would probably be France because their second half performance against Senegal. But even then, I really wasn't that impressed. And they looked a little bit lackluster in the first half. But they have looked the best of all the big teams thus far, all the serious contenders. We'll have to see what Portugal and England look like. I think with World Cups, things with World Cups is you have to just take it game by game. That's true. You do have to take it game by game. Seeing Holland score a brace was amazing. I bet it was. After yesterday's tie fest, first all tie today since 1958. Today's been great. That's true. 100% agree. Enzo could be a big factor in this game. I remember Enzo going crazy last World Cup, and that's what helped him with his 130 million. Was it 130 million pounds or 130 million euros move to Chelsea? He did well last World Cup, which I think helped obviously propel, was a big part of Argentina's success at the 2022 World Cup. Oh, too much on that. And I'm curious to see what Martinez does. Can he have the heroics he had last World Cup? He was very essential to them as well. So they've only lost 3 games under this coach. That's talking about Algeria. They've lost 3 games, 24 wins, three draws, and like four losses. Or 4, maybe I got that mixed up. Maybe it's 4 draws and 3 losses. That's a really good record. Oh, bad giveaway. Messi steals it away. I'm curious to see what Messi's level looks like in this game too, because we see him with Inter Miami. He does walk a lot, which I know it's kind of like, oh, that was almost a bad giveaway by Argentina. The real question is, can Arturo capitalize on his chances this World Cup? We'll see. We'll see what he can do this World Cup. Messi tracking back. He wants this. I would think he would want to get another World Cup for his country, because then, I mean, that is the pinnacle, right? That would be amazing for him. Martinez. Or is that Martinez? No, it's not Martinez. Looking for Martinez. Heads it. Ooh. Decent header into the goalkeeper's hands, though. I think he would have been offside. If there's a time to catch a big team out, it's in the opening game. Yeah. And that's another thing too, is I just wonder what the seeding is going to be with some of these teams that might not finish first place, that probably would have, talent wise, how it's going to match up in the knockout round. Who's going to play who? This could end up screwing the United States. The United States might end up getting a harder opponent in the round of 32 because of this. Ooh, giveaway by Algeria. Enzo Fernández, Rodrigo de Paul. Curious to see how DePaul plays too. Like I said, he's not been he was a little disappointing in Major League Soccer this year. Wild that Mahrez is not starting. I know that is interesting. We'll see how he plays without him. Okay, plays out wide to Messi. Can he catch to it? Oh, he can't get to it. Too much on it. First man to ever play in 6 World Cups, which is absolutely insane. Messi. Oh, he scores. There you go. Is he offside though? Yeah, he's offside. I was going to say. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. That was really close, actually. That was very, very close. Goal offside. Yeah, that was close though. But that's 27th FIFA World Cup appearances, which we talked about earlier. So he's going up. Guys, if you just joined us, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Like I said, let's try to get to 100 likes. It's a Tuesday night at 9:00. Got an interesting game. Anything can happen. It's been a lot of upsets, a lot of close games in this World Cup. We'll see what happens in this game. Make sure you guys hit that like button, that subscribe button if you haven't already. Ooh, Messi tried to flick it to Rodrigo de Paul, but he wasn't able to get to it. It was intercepted by the midfielder. Oh, nice pass. Can he get a good touch on it? He can't. He loses possession. Argentina's got the ball back. McAllister plays it out wide. Can he get to it? He can. To Paul with the ball. Back to McAllister. Enzo Fernández is calling for it, but he does not pass it to him. It's going to be weird watching Argentina in 2030 with no Messi. Who knows, man? We thought that could be the same thing in 2026, and he's here. Who knows? I doubt he'll play in 2030, but who knows? Enzo Fernández. Oh, too much on it. Out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for Algeria. Argentina is slept on. They are a top 3 team in my opinion. I mean, I don't know if they're slept on. They're like the number. They're the number 1 team in FIFA right now. So I don't know if they're slept on. That was close. So that offside was close. Oh, beautiful pass. Oh, Algeria pulls one back first. Wow. Algeria scores first. Wow, Algeria scores first. Up 1-0 on Argentina. Will Messi keep up with Haaland and Mbappe for Golden Boot? I wouldn't put it past them. We'll see. They're down 1-0 right now, though. Algeria scores first on Argentina, so they're gonna have to score. Wow, I knew this could be a close game. Was he onside though? I don't know. Was he onside? Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. If Messi was offside, that was probably offside too. He caught him off guard though with that inside goal, didn't he? Instead of playing it out wide, I think Martinez thought he was gonna play it outside, and then when he went inside with it, I think it caught him off. Offside. Okay, cool. That's crazy. 2 offside goals. 2 offside goals in the first 8 minutes. This game's going to be crazy. You know this game's going to be crazy if there's already 2 offside goals in 8 minutes. Hell, this might be the game of the day. Yep, disallowed. Offsides. VAR check. Yep, no goal. No goal for Algeria. Offside. Second offside goal in the first 8 minutes. This game's got guys. This game has a lot of energy though. There's not a lot of sitting back and kind of waiting and just filling the game out. Like these two teams are going for it. It feels like this game has got a lot of intensity so far, which is great news. That means we're normally when there's a lot of intensity in a game early, means we're in store for a great one. So we'll see. My prediction was 2-1 Argentina, but we'll see. MLS fans across the globe are watching MLS right now. What are you talking about DePaul and Messi? Ooh, foul on Enzo. No, I guess it was on Enzo Fernández. I think it was on maybe Martinez or Messi. Yeah. Well, the tackle on Enzo was clean for sure. Juan says, great choices on which games to stream. Will like and sub everyone. Yes, make sure you guys hit the like button if you haven't already. Having a great couple days for the channel. Great couple days. Very thankful for that. We'll be streaming again South Korea and Mexico on Thursday, which is going to be a great game too. Mexico on Thursday against free kick for Algeria. We'll be doing South Korea and Mexico on Thursday, the United States on Friday afternoon. So we got a big slate coming up. What do you think, Lisandro Martinez? I'm a United fan. And I rate him quite highly. I like him. I mean, there's always been the talk about him being a center back and being 5'9", but I think for his size, I think he's good. I have no issues with him. I think he's good. Messi's intensity in this game is good too. Messi is definitely he's playing with a lot of energy and a lot of effort so far. Oh, DePaul looks like no foul called. He was looking for a foul. He's always falling down in Major League Soccer. He was looking for a foul right there, but there was no call. Jane says Messi playing defense is strange. Yeah, he's going for it. Yeah, his arm is offside for sure. The main problem with Lisandro Martinez is injuries. Yeah. Well, there was a lot of people saying he couldn't play. God, that was a beautiful finish, by the way. I know it was disallowed because he was offside, but that was a beautiful finish. He had Martinez like stopped in his tracks because he thought he was going to go wide. But Martinez, the narrative around him was always, can he be an effective defender at 5'9", a great center back? And he really has been. He's been good. But yes, his injuries have been his downfall. The crowd is electric in this game, that for sure. Isn't Arrowhead Stadium really loud? It's very, very loud. It's one of the loudest stadiums in the entire country, maybe one of the loudest stadiums in the entire world. How accurate is the VAR line? I don't know. I don't know how accurate it is. I'd say it's pretty accurate though. Oh, good play off there, McAllister. Enzo Fernández. Dribbling up, passes out wide to Thiago Almada. Almada. Oh, Medina looking for he's looking for Martinez, but he had too much on it. Ooh, bad pass, intercepted away. Enzo Fernández. DePaul's playing kind of high too right now. He's playing very high. He's playing in front of Messi actually. Messi's doing his right side floating that we see in MLS a lot too. Vituro has looked good in friendlies. He might even be the top scorer of the Argentina for Argentina in the World Cup. That'd be interesting. Martinez does need help with the tall strikers, but in terms of know how to, he knows what he's doing. It's true, he does. He's very smart, at least. I hope Almada steps up. This would be up this World Cup. He should be a future playmaker for Argentina. We'll see. Oh, Messi trying to dribble around the defender. He keeps possession. He's being double teamed. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in for Argentina. Argentina are trying to build through the middle. They are trying to build through the middle. I think they're trying to test and see how strong Algeria's midfield is so far. Immediately pressing Messi. Yes, they are. Oof. I think number 16 is Almada, right? I know he's playing the left side, but I think that's Almada right there at number 16. They got the midfielders floating around. I mean, look how deep Messi and DePaul are right now. McAllister. Oh, beautiful pass from DePaul to Messi. Look at the space. Messi with the space. Messi shoots it. Oh, my God. What a banger. Oh, my God. Messi golazo. Messi golazo. Oh, my God. Oh, my Messi. Did you guys see that? Oh, my God. Dude, that was a banger. What about that pass from DePaul? What about that pass from Rodrigo DePaul? He threaded the needle. He absolutely threaded the needle on that pass. Rodrigo DePaul had a beautiful pass to Messi. Oh my God, what a pass. What a goal by Messi though, too. Holy, look at the curler on that. Oh my God. What a pass from DePaul and what a finish from Messi. Wow, that was a beautiful, beautiful sequence right there. Wow. They said he was washed. MLS baby. Boom. Messi, what a goal. Made and developed by MLS. Beautiful pass and goal. Keeper is horrible. Maybe. I said he could keep up for the Golden Boot. I think maybe he can. That DePaul to Messi connection is much better now because they play club ball. That could be definitely a factor. But I thought MLS was bad for form and level. That's funny. That was true. An MLS player fed a beautiful ball to another MLS player, Messi, for a beautiful finish. That was a beautiful finish. What do you think the goal of the tournament has been so far? See if I can find that goal already on Twitter and share it. But that was, guys, that was beautiful. That was an incredible goal by Messi. That was an incredible goal by Messi. That was an incredible goal by Messi. Wow. That was a banger. That was a beautiful one. Probably that one. You think that was the best goal of the tournament? That goalie gifted that goal. That, he maybe he did, but man, that pass was insane. The Inter Miami players showing up on the big stage. Goal created by MLS players. Love it. I just tweeted that. Let's see what people say. Is that the first goal MLS to MLS player in World Cup history? No. There's definitely no for sure. The USMNT have had MLS to MLS link ups before. I would say that's probably the first. Should have bet that Messi hat trick with a competitiveness, seeing the Mbappe brace. Yeah, I mean Messi, I think could who knows what he could do in this tournament. But that was a beautiful goal, guys. That really was a beautiful goal. Could get ugly. Honest to God, it could get ugly. We'll just have to see. DePaul's first ever goal contribution at a World Cup, by the way. Messi could get a brace tonight. I don't know. He just looks like he's got that look in his face, like where he's on a mission here. If Messi here's the question: if Argentina were to win the World Cup again, back to back it, right? When was the last time a team won the World Cup back to back? Was it Brazil in the '60s, maybe with Pele, maybe, or was it the '50s? I can't remember, but I think the last time it was back to back was probably Pele with Brazil. Either way, if Messi were to win the World Cup and he's clearly the best player for Argentina, I wonder if he would win the Ballon d'Or. And I know people are going to laugh at me probably for saying that, but if he wins the World Cup and he's the best player on the team that won it, oh, Messi was trying to make a run there. Why wouldn't he be in consideration? Messi back to Almada, back to Messi. Messi with the cross. No one's there. Brazil 59. I think, yeah, okay, 58 and 62. Yeah, Pelé. I think they almost won 3 times if he hadn't been hurt, right? I think Pelé was hurt at like his third World Cup, if I'm not mistaken. Probably yes. Yeah, Brazil 58-62. And then was France the second closest team to back to backing because they played in 1822? When is the last time team has played in back to back World Cups since Brazil in 58 and 62? Who's the last team to play in back to back finals since Brazil? Curious if any of you guys know that. France and Argentina. When did Argentina do it? When they won with Maradona? Did they play again before or after? Also, imagine if France make the final. Mbappe 3 straight finals would be wild. It's a team game, but it still would be impressive. But what if he loses again? Plus, listen, if you know me, I'm anti Mbappe. I'm very anti Mbappe. Yeah, in 66 he got hurt versus Portugal. They won in 1970. Yeah, I remember there being a gap in between his wins. Could you imagine if he'd won? By the way, we're into the first quarter, as they say, is a joke, right? But if could you imagine if he'd won four World Cups in a row? I mean, he won 3 of 4, but that's imagine if he'd won 4 of them. Hey, Messi might still be the best player in the world. I mean, if not, he's still top. He's top 5 still. I mean, that was Germany too, I think, 86 and 90. Argentina. Did Dybala get called up? I don't remember if he did. I don't think he did make the team, but maybe he did. France were in the final in 2018, 2022. Maradona's Argentina is 1986 and 1990. He won in 86, right? They lost it in 1990. Or maybe I got that flipped, but I think he won in 86. No Dybala. It's confirmed Messi wins the World Cup. He is the best player in the world. He is choosing to play in MLS. He can play literally anywhere still. Who is a better at keepy uppy? Emperor Taizu or the of the Chinese Song Dynasty or Messi? Messi is whooping ass tonight. MLS is so lucky. Yeah, Brazil got 3 finals in a row, 94, 98, and 02. And they win 2 of them. I know they won in 02. Wait, didn't they hold on a second. Oh yeah, it was France. Okay, France was in the 06 World Cup. Never mind. I'm anti Mbappe too, but I'm an Argentine, so I have to be back to back is definitely a dream. We were robbed 6 months of being champs since it was a winter versus summer 2022, so we got to win again. Yeah, there's Messi and there's everyone else, not just 2022, France in 1998. Yeah, they won in 94 and 02 and lost in 98 to France. Yeah, that's right, because that was Thierry Henry's, I think, first World Cup. By the way, Mister, I was going to mention this to you. You know what I keep seeing on my in my algorithm, like on Instagram, is I keep seeing Ian Wright with the Mr. Pigden guy. I'm sure you've seen that like 100 times, but I just keep seeing that, and it made me think of you because of Arsenal. But I just thought that was very interesting. The Mr. Pigden and Ian Wright, who's probably the second best player in Arsenal history, maybe at least he's second all time goal scorer, but he's definitely like if he's not top number 2, he's definitely like top 3 all time. Ian Wright. Italy have some back to backs too, I think. Really, let's see. So the only 2 to win back to back World Cups is Italy in 34 and 38, and Brazil in 58 and 62. Yeah, I've seen it. Ian Wright is our second greatest goal scorer, but he's probably not the second best player, right? But he is a legend. He's definitely an Arsenal legend. His son wasn't too bad in MLS either. Argentina playing like one of the best teams so far. Oh, Martinez. Oh, he fell down. That could have been a dangerous chance right there. Best team so far. They look really sharp. They look very good so far. They so far Argentina has looked like the best big. They have looked like the best favorite of any other team that has a chance, in my opinion. Argentina first touch passes chef's kiss. So far, look really good. No complaints so far. I think they look very, very solid thus far. Messi tries to play it out to Almada. He gets no call. Maybe it's advantage. Enzo Fernández. Messi, good pass to Almada. DePaul, good dummy. Oh, back to DePaul. Good play right there. Back to Martinez. McAllister. Oh, that was some good play right there between DePaul and Martinez. Guys, Rodrigo DePaul has looked very good so far. I'm just going to be honest with you. He has been disappointing with Inter Miami, but in this match, the first 30 minutes, Rodrigo DePaul has looked very good so far. This looks like a completely different man. He has been solid. That assist he had to Messi was beautiful. That play off he just had with Martinez, the flick and the run was good. Like he just looks like he looks very, very solid so far. Here he is on the ball again, looking for. Oh, he didn't see him. He had Martinez running. Messi passes out wide, a little too late. He didn't have enough on it. He was looking for Enzo Fernández. Oh, look at Messi run though. Is he gonna call for the foul? He is. Thing is, MLS isn't one of the elite leagues, but it's nowhere near as bad as some say. Oh no, people say it, there's a lot of people just hate on it to hate on it, but it's all right. Okay, Messi just stepped on his calf and his Achilles. He definitely fouled him right there. He definitely fouled him right there. Definitely fouled him right there. Dos Santos broke Son. It's a disgrace. We'll see what happens in the game on Thursday, but yeah, it's not good. Guys, if you're just hopping in with us, make sure you hit the like button on the way or down below. Help us get to our 100 likes on the stream. Argentina versus Algeria. We still got 60 minutes left of this match plus added time. We're very thankful for everyone who stopped by to watch it with us tonight. Make sure you guys hit that like button, help us out, and hit that subscribe button. So much more content on the way. And we also, listen, I want to tell you guys this. We're partnering up with World Soccer Shop to do the jersey giveaway. So to stay tuned for that. But we're doing a partnership with World Soccer Shop to do a jersey giveaway. So just guys, be on the lookout for that. RDP has been top 3 midfielder in MLS, in my opinion. A lot of people have been disappointed with him. Argentina win 58% of their games without conceding. That's an impressive stat. That is very impressive to have a clean sheet. DePaul was DePaul was at this firm towards the end of the first half of the season. I think he meant this form. Maybe he was good in the world. He was definitely good in the MLS Cup. Chemistry with this team is so strong. I think the second half Miami could look very good with more time together, depending on what changes they make. And they're about to sign Casemiro too, right? That's going to be probably announced here in the next couple weeks. Amazing what getting away from Mascherano does for a man. I mean, is there anyone that's aged worse than him? Well, LAFC need to fire Dos Santos. They do, but that's not happening, unfortunately. So it's not going to happen. Is that Almada down the side? Oh, it's Enzo Fernández getting pretty far down the flank. Loses possession though. It's going to be throw in for Argentina. Oh, McAllister was chopped down. It's going to be a free kick. First foul of the game for Algeria. Oh, too high for Messi. McAllister is able to head down. They keep possession. 35 minutes in, it's 1-0 Argentina over Algeria. To Paul. Plays it out to McAllister. Almada. Enzo Fernández pushing forward. Pushing forward. Plays it out wide to Medina. Medina looking for Martinez, but it bounces off the Algerian player. Algeria kind of looks shook now, guys. They look like they're gassed. They're kind of sluggish. They look very, very gassed right now. I think Argentina might actually rout them now. It's not looking good for Algeria at this moment. Question: once Messi retires from international team, does DePaul go with him? Probably. Yeah, probably, because he's 32 years old, or he will be. I would assume this is his last World Cup. But I do think both of them could play in Copa America in 2028. I do think that's possible, and then Messi will retire. I do think that they both could play in Copa America in 2028 because Messi would be 40 going on 41. He'll play his Copa America. That'll be the last tournament he ever plays. His last game ever will be representing Argentina, and then he'll retire because that will be the end of the first MLS new schedule, the new calendar. So the tournament will lead into that, and then he'll probably retire after that. His last game he ever played will be probably with Argentina. So he has the rest of the season, half a season with Inter Miami, and one full season left. So I guess you could technically add the half seasons and say he has 2 full seasons left with Inter Miami, Copa America, then he retires at 41 years old. And he'll probably have 1,000 goals. Messi shoots it deep. Oh, too much on it. Out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Algeria. When will Inter Miami announce Casemiro? I'm not sure when specifically, but I would assume in the next couple weeks he'll be officially announced as a new player of Inter Miami. But it's definitely happening. So just rest easy on it. He's definitely going Inter Miami. That's definitely going to happen. McAllister to Messi. Messi dribbles around the defender. Messi plays out wide to Martinez. Beautiful ball. Martinez lays it out wide. There's no one there out of bounds. Martinez is not looking so good so far. He's been a weak link, I would say, up top for Argentina thus far. But that was a beautiful play from Messi. Messi had that like extra gear. Like he saves it for moments, but he just put it in that extra gear, beat the defender, beat the midfielder, and then had a beautiful pass to Martinez. Bad pass from Martinez, though, out wide. With Nico Paz gets a chance, wish Nico Paz gets a chance. If Argentina hope to do well in 4 years, they need to give him some minutes. How about Scaloni from a no name to 2 Copa Americas and a World Cup? Not sure he gets enough credit. Yeah, he's a very good manager. And I think Inter Miami really wanted him to be their coach. Ooh, good clearance by Martinez. I think that that's who they want to be their manager, but I think that he wants a break. Who knows what's going to happen? He might wait until after this. He might want a break after the World Cup and maybe takes over at the end of the MLS season. But I think Miami really want him or Pep to be the coach. So that's why they're cool with Hoyos being the manager for now. What was Lautaro trying to do there? What that pass was not on. I have no idea. He just missed a insane chance. See what I mean about Lautaro? I know that was terrible. It was a good chest down right there. Oh, they got some numbers here. Plays it out to Messi. Messi cuts left. Plays it out wide. Is that Enzo? Enzo Fernández dribbling around the defender. Messi. Oh, Almada, but he's not able to get back to it. It's going to be out of bounds for a throw in. If every striker is fit, do you start Martinez or on striker for Argentina? I don't know. I just know that if Julián Álvarez was healthy, I'd be starting him. Eric says, "What's up, Will? How's it going, Eric?" Unless he's going to catch the big fishes, we'll see. I think it's going to be a big summer. Miami can't announce Casemiro now. His Manchester United contract doesn't officially end until June 30th. I think it'll probably be a couple weeks. But it's pretty much done. It's just not announced yet, but it's done. And I'll be very curious to see how he plays with. I'll be curious to see how he plays with Inter Miami. You start Julian. I agree. Julian is so valuable for his off ball and defensive work. I'm sure he starts when fit. Yeah, I'm hoping he goes to Barcelona. I'm really hoping we can seal the deal and get him from Atletico. I'm really hoping that happens. Oh, good pass, Algeria. Decent run. Dangerous spot. Oof. Pass came too late. Pass came way too late. It's going to be a corner for Algeria. 5 minutes left plus added time in the first half. Hopefully, not as bad as he played last Saturday. You talking about Alvarez or you talking about Martinez? Algeria got a chance, possibly. We'll see. They looked very tired there in the first, in like the 35th minute. They were looking gassed. Oh, could have been a dangerous cross right there. It's going to be a goal kick for Argentina. God, that was a beautiful goal. Oh, I'm talking about Casemiro. Oh, yeah, I don't think he'll be bad. I don't think he'll be bad for Miami. He was bad against Morocco, though. Messi plays it out to Enzo. Enzo, he was able to get it out to Almada. Almada cuts right. Almada shoots it. Way sells it. He just hit that field goal from 40. The Messi goal had some crazy movement on it. It did. I don't think that any keeper was stopping that, honestly. Casemiro's cooked. I don't know how Miami wins the CCC. I don't think he's cooked. I don't think he's cooked. I think he was decent for Manchester United this year. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Almada is trying out for the Chiefs. He is. He's trying to take Harrison Butker's spot. Haj Musa and Maza are talented players. They could score even against tough Argentine defenders. Yes, I agree with that. If Casemiro plays as an 8 or a 10, he will do so much better for Inter Miami. He doesn't have the pace to be a 6. Plus, he's so good at attacking and playmaking. He should be played further up. I think they're going to be a double pivot. He's going to be playing next to he's going to play next to Yannick Bright. Trying to remember Messi's last game at Kansas City for Miami. I'm sure it was a win. His last game against in Kansas City was that Champions League in 2025. Oh, nice move. Oh, too much on it. Out of bounds. Goal kick, Argentina. I think it was the Champions Cup. Let's see. Guri is a fast supposedly up top, but I haven't seen him play. Casemiro just needs a midfield partner that can do the running for him, and Miami have Yannick Bright. Yeah, he's going to play the double pivot next to Yannick Bright. That's what Casemiro is going to do. Oh yeah, that freezing game. He had the only goal. Yes, it was like really cold. It was like in February, and I remember he was like bundled up and stuff. 44 minutes in, guys. 1-0. Argentina up over Algeria. Scored in the 17th minute by Messi. We'll see if they have another one in them, or they can pull one back, or if Argentina can pull one, get another one before the end of the half. We'll see. Probably be about 4 or 5 minutes of added time, if I had to guess. Xavi come to MLS, please, or Miami. We'll see. I don't know. I think he's maybe waiting a little bit. Agreed, Casemiro paired with DePaul and Bright or Segovia will be fine. That will be a strong three midfield. However, it's put together. And, Busquets could not run either when he came to Miami, but he was fine because he was smart and he could pass. I know Casemiro is maybe not as good at what Sergio did, but they've been missing what he did do. And I think Casemiro's the closest they will get to what he was able to do. By the way, 4 minutes of ad time in the first half. So if Rodrigo De Paul is going to be on the bench, Casemiro comes. No, they're all going to play. If Pulisic cannot play on Friday, we should start Max Arfson. That is insane. We should not start Max Arfson. What are you talking about? We're going to start Gio Reyna. Uh-oh. Poked away. Out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick or a corner kick for Algeria. If we beat Australia decisively, I like our odds. Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be a movie. I'm nervous. I'm anxious. I'm nervous. I'm excited. I've got all the feelings about that game on Friday. RDP will not be benched. The third spot will be between Bright and Segovia. I'd say be probably Yannick Bright. Ashcan says, "Hi, Will and chat. Appreciate you for stopping by, my friend. The mod of the chat, one of the two mods, you and Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs let me down last time. He said, "Man, you got to stop with these bots," which we haven't had any tonight, which is interesting. He's like, "You got to stop with these bots," and then he let him continue to comment. So, bro, respect Arfson. He's a good attacker. He's not going to. There's no way Arfson's playing. I don't think he plays a single minute in this World Cup. He's just getting the World Cup gear and can say he was on the 26-man team, but he's not playing. Well, I just want to let you know that on Oh my god, I've been muted the whole time. Can you guys hear me? Sorry, my bad. I've been muted the whole time. I just realized this. I'm so sorry to look at this. Okay. So it's in the first half. It is let's see, 1-0, 45 minutes. I want to know what you guys think. I want your first half rankings or ratings for both these teams after 45, 1 through 10, 1 being bad, 10 being perfect. 1 through 10 ratings for both Argentina and Algeria after 45 minutes. Let me know down below. We're going to take a 45-second restroom break, and then I will be right back. Let me know what your scores are for the first 45 minutes for both teams. Hey everyone, quick word from our sponsor, FanDuel. If you're into soccer like I am, you already know how exciting La Liga, the Premier League, and MLS matches can get. With FanDuel, you can make it even more fun by placing bets on your favorite teams and matches across all three leagues. Whether it's a Premier League showdown, a La Liga thriller, or an MLS game with your local club, FanDuel makes it easy and exciting to bet on what you watch. Just remember, you have to be 21 years or older to play. Please bet responsibly and only if you're of legal age and in a state where it's allowed. Download the FanDuel app or head over to fanduel.com, sign up, and get in on the action. Thanks for supporting the channel through FanDuel. All right, chat, we're back. Let's see what you guys think about that first half. Let's see what your scores are. Let me mute this game real quick. All right, let's see. Yeah, and I appreciate everybody telling me I was muted. I don't know what the hell happened. I think it's because my thing disconnected. So 9 out of 10 for Amy. I'm assuming that's for Argentina. 7.5 for Argentina. We need someone to create more. Hacker says 3 for Algeria. 10 out of 10 for Argentina. Argentina 7, Algeria 5, says Tony. Argentina 7, Algeria 3. Messi's goal was a 10. Argentina 7, Lautaro Martinez 3, Algeria 5. They found space a few times. Ahura says 8 out of 10. I'm assuming that's for Argentina. I would say probably the first half Argentina was probably about a 6 or a 7. They had a lot of chances. The midfield, they dominated the midfield. The midfield looked very, very good in that first half against Algeria. That was the one thing I was very impressed with when it came to the first half. I thought Argentina's midfield looked incredible. I thought Enzo Fernández was very noticeable. I thought Mac Allister was very noticeable in the first half. The defending really wasn't challenged too much outside the one goal that was called offside, but that was a good finish, even though it was called offside. So the first half, I would say that the midfield really impressed me for Argentina. In the attack, outside of Messi, not really that good. Oh, I forgot how'd I forget DePaul? DePaul had a great first half too. He had some very crucial passes and especially the assist to Messi. But Lautaro Martinez was very disappointing, obviously. Messi, good. It makes you wonder what they would look like if Alvarez was playing up next to Messi instead of Martinez, which is funny because Martinez is, been historically a good goal striker, very good striker. So I'm not really sure what's going on with him. How was his form with Inter this season? How was his form with Inter this year? He had 17 goals and 6 assists for Inter Milan this year. So he had a somewhat normal season, nothing crazy. I mean, that's about normal for him. That's what, I wouldn't say it's his average, maybe a little below average, but better than his 24-25 season where he only scored 12 goals, but he did only score 22 in all comps, which is not great. Julián Álvarez is probably better than him. No, Julián Álvarez is better than him at this point, I will say. And if he's healthy, he should be starting and next to Messi. Julián Álvarez, how many goals he had this year for Atletico Madrid? And keep in mind, they play a different style of ball, right? He had 8 goals and 20 in all competitions. So, yeah. Outside of that, midfield, McAllister, DePaul, Fernandez, Almada, 10 out of 10 for me. Think they were great in the midfield. Damn near perfect. So I give them, I'd probably say 6 or 7 total for the team. And then for Algeria, they just look gassed, guys. I mean, did I give them a score already? If not, I think it's probably like a 4, maybe a 3. They just did not look like they're ready. They came ready for the challenge. They look like they're going to get smoked in the second half, in my opinion. They just do not look like they are going to have any chance. That's just me, though. Did you notice the grammar error I point out? I did. I fixed it. There. DePaul and Messi was better in the first half. DePaul really plays so good for Argentina. Yeah, he does. A lot of people have said that, and he needs to play better in the. He needs to play like that for club. He needs to play better for club. 10. Toro Martinez does not look effective in the first half. He didn't. Martinez is the opposite of James Rodriguez with Colombia. Some folks play better club versus country and vice versa. Yeah, that's Shaqiri, right? Shaqiri's like that. Shaqiri was terrible for club, great for country. And there's been some players for the national team that haven't been good, like Johnny Cardoso hasn't been good. Not that he's at that level anyway, but there's been a lot of players like that. A lot of players like that. Algeria isn't that bad. Argentina has made them look like that. I mean, no, I don't think Algeria is bad. I'm saying that they look tired. They look very out of it. Talking about Algeria, they just look gassed in the second half or the first half. They looked super tired at the end of the first half. They look super tired at the end of the first half. I think Argentina will make it far. They most likely will. I just want to say to the haters now, Messi scored against MLS keeper again. They used to say MLS is easy. Messi is the same wherever he plays. So you think he plays up to his competition? Messi plays up to his competition. That's what you're saying. Second half, we need Barco and Julián Álvarez now. Yeah, maybe they will. Also, guys, if you haven't already, listen. This has been a slower stream. I think something happened with something I did with the privacy of it earlier, so it's not getting as much traction as normal. That's fine. I'm enjoying this game with you guys, but just make sure you do us a favor and hit the like button down below. We got 30 likes. We're trying to get to 100 on the stream. Do us a favor, hit the like button. It's free. It helps us out. Also, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 15K subscribers by the end of the World Cup. We're at 13,302 right now. And we got a jersey giveaway we're going to do with World Soccer Shop at some point. We're going to do maybe a couple jersey giveaways for them. And we're going to do some content with them. So make sure you guys like the stream down below and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these announcements. And also hit that bell notification so you guys don't miss anything that's going on with the channel. But let's see what else is going on. I think the goalkeeper is Zidane's son. Is that actually true? I think we'll see if that's actually. I'll look into that. Lionel Messi is now 2 goals off of Miroslav Klose's record, which is kind of crazy because he's played in more games. The difference between Messi and CR7. CR7 always gets a tap in goal. Messi always gets a goal from outside the box. Messi now is the all-time World Cup goal contribution leader, 14 goals and 8 assists, moving ahead of Pele. I'm surprised that Pele didn't play in more games considering how many World Cups he went to. Let's see. Pele World Cup appearances. I'm curious about that. He made 14 World Cup appearances and scored 12 goals and remains the only player in history to win 3 World Cups. So he played in 4 tournaments, but I guess he didn't. Did he play in 66 or he got hurt in 66? Let me see. Suffered an early exit. Okay. Brazil suffered an early exit in this tournament because Pele targeted rough defensive play. So when they won in 70, he played in 6 matches. When they won in 62, he only played in 2 matches. Interesting. He got injured in the second game, so he didn't really even play that much. And then he played in 4 games in the first World Cup. So yeah, that makes sense, I guess. He played in 4 World Cups. He only played in 14 matches, which is kind of crazy to think about. Alexi has been getting cooked this World Cup. What did they say about him recently? What did they say? I like Alexi. He's super nice to me. I consider him to be a friend of mine. He's always been good to me. I got nothing wrong. I got nothing to say about Alexi. He's always been super nice to me and super good to me. So I got nothing wrong. I got nothing negative to say about him. I want to watch a real game. Well, there's been a couple real games. I mean, the Japan Netherlands game was crazy. That was a good game. That was a good game. I think only 16 teams back then. This was 48 teams going forward is going to kill a lot of the stats. Was there only 16 teams? Let's see. 1958 World Cup. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, 16 teams. But wouldn't you say that makes it easier if there's only 16 teams? Like, wouldn't that make it an easier way to win? Because there's less chances to get knocked out, right? What do they expand it to? Let's see. So it's 16 in the 74, 78. So 1982 is when they expanded to 24. 1986 they still had 24. And still had in 1990 they still had 24. 1994 they had 24. That's crazy. So 1998 is when they expanded to 32 teams. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Alexi just called James Corden a full kit. Yeah, live on. Did he do it again? I know he did it once, but I don't know if he did it again. I watch the football. There's a real game, but I want to watch the football like they play. Like to watch the football. This is the real game. You have to expand on that. Just want the United States to win this tournament. I mean, we all do. Who's a United States fan? This World Cup has been great. Actually, I have no complaints with this World Cup. I don't know how anyone who likes football or soccer could say that this hasn't been an enjoyable World Cup so far. This has been very enjoyable. I've had a blast. I've had a blast in this World Cup so far. This has been genuinely a good World Cup so far. I went to the Uruguay Saudi Arabia match last night. Hey, listen, this is awesome. I've got so many people in here who have went to World Cup games, which I'm very happy for you guys. You got to experience that. Let me know what your experience was. I mean, that is awesome. Anyone who went to the World Cup, very happy for you. We had a guy earlier who told me he went to the Denmark versus Iraq game where, it was 4-1. If you guys, anyone who went to a game, let me know. Let me know if you went to a game. I'm very happy for you. That's awesome. 98 is when they expanded to 32, and then 2026 is when they expanded to 48, which is crazy. Maybe easier to win, but now it'll be easier to get lots of goals in versus inferior competition. That is true. Just that one time, but it was recent. Oh, okay. Yeah. You're talking about the Lexi thing. Stadiums have been full, lively crowds. This has been awesome. The Brits have been so insufferable lately. Yeah, we don't pay him. Well, hey, Mr. Mister has been insufferable. He's one of the good guys. Keep that in mind. I don't want to watch the scores. I can't stream the game though. I can't stream the game. I'm not going to get my channel blocked permanently because of that. This is a watch party. It's not like it's a watch party. We're just watching the game together. That's what this is. It's a watch party. I don't know how people haven't figured out yet. You can't just show a game. You can't just show a full match. You're going to get your account banned immediately. I don't know how people haven't figured that out yet. But anyway, okay, start the second half. Let me know what's your score prediction for the second half. We're about to go underway here. What is your score prediction? It's 1-0 Argentina over Algeria. What is your second half score prediction for this match? I'm going to say it's going to be 2-0 Argentina. I originally said it was going to be 2-1 Argentina, but now I'm thinking it's going to be 2-0 Argentina. I think they're going to have more goals in them. Hell, they might have more than two in them because I think Algeria was kind of wobbly at the end. They looked like they were a little bit gassed and fatigued. And that midfield has been lethal for Argentina so far. That midfield has looked great. So I think Argentina is going to end up winning this 2-0, and I think that they're cool with that, and they'll probably start, be a little bit more comfy. When I say comfy, I mean like they'll start to, and Molina's coming in. They're going to be a little bit more relaxed and just be, probably more on cruise control after they do that. 3-0, 2-0, 5-0, 2-0, 3-1 Argentina. That's funny. Who came on? Who did Molina come on for? Who did he sub in for? Who did Molina come on for? Did he come on for Lissandro? He's a right back, so he didn't come out for him. Montiel? Okay. Hope Argentina brings subs ASAP. Few players are underperforming. I don't think really anyone's underperforming for Argentina outside of Martinez up top. I think he's been the biggest underperformer for the team. I think that's really been the only person that's underperformed so far. 3-0 Argentina. Messi gets another goal and assist because he's going to sweep awards this year. Golden Boot, Player of the Tournament, and Champions almost swept it in 2022. What did he not win? Golden Boot? Is that the only one? Messi will brace. The man needs to keep the record against Mbappe. U.S., Australia, how are you feeling? I'm nervous. Very nervous. Very nervous. I think Algeria will probably need to pull one back relatively soon if they want to stay in this game. I'm really trying to enjoy this World Cup. It will be over in a blink of an eye. It will be, but there's still a lot of matches. They're like, what do they say, 106 group stage games. I mean, we're getting fed for generations here, guys. Maybe it's 106 the entire game, but I thought someone might say, no, it is 106 group stage games, right? I feel like it'd have to be more than that, right? Wouldn't it be if every team plays 3 games? Wouldn't it be more? I'd have to see the math on that. Let's see. So I think it's 106 group stage games. Looks like Messi was chopped down. USA versus Australia will be a battle. And I hope to see you for that one, Mr. Mister, because that'll be an early game, right? That'll be at 9 o'clock your time. Early for like by normal standards, right? And that's gonna be a test. That's gonna be a true test. I'm very nervous. I'm very anxious about that game. Very nervous and very anxious. Austria will be a harder test. Argentina better start playing faster in the second half. I'm curious to see what they do against they play Lebanon tomorrow, correct? I think. Oh, decent pass. A little too much on it though. Martinez is unable to get to it. Pulisic leaves Milan. Where would you like to see him play? I mean, I don't really have a preference of where I'd like to see him play. I just think I mean, from what I've been told, he's coming to Major League Soccer. I've been told that he's going to MLS, and I think he's going to go to New York City FC. That's what I've been told. So I think Christian Pulisic is going to MLS. Oh, 8 p.m. on Friday. You're right. It is 8 p.m., not 9 p.m. So that's a respectable night, right? That's not too bad. Plus, it's the weekend. And by the way, we'll be doing a watch along for the Mexico and the South Korea game on Thursday, which should be another interesting game. Two teams. That's going to be a battle to see who's going to finish first place in their group. Martinez plays it out to DePaul. DePaul plays out wide to Messi. Who is telling you these things? Who are they? I got sources. I've got connections. Enzo Fernández got a little bit of space out wide. Cuts right. Plays off to Messi. Messi's got so much space. Lays to the top looking for Fernandez, but it's deflected off of an Algerian player. I can see Gio Reyna going back to MLS too. Possibly. Oh, Messi's got a lot of space here. Messi shoots it. Oh, too high. Too high. Patrick Mahomes in the building. He was here last time they played at Kansas City. Messi, that is. I can see Gio. Okay, I read that one. Messi is too nice. He wants to get Lautaro a goal for confidence. He is. He's very selfless. He doesn't even really take penalties. Lautaro rating is a 5.6, worst on the entire pitch by far, which I don't really go off ratings too much because they can be deceiving, but he definitely has not been, he has not passed the eye test for Argentina in the first 51 minutes of this match. He has not passed the eye test. He's been disappointing. He's been very disappointing. Oof. Bad giveaway. Enzo plays out to Martinez. He got down the flank. Oh, lost space. Oh my God, what a bad layoff. But can Messi get to it? Oh, he can't. What a terrible layoff that was. Who was that? Was that Almada with the layoff? That was horrible. Or was it DePaul? Whoever that was had a horrible layoff to Martinez. That was a horrible layoff, horrible pass. What? Not enough on it. Should have been a goal right there. Is this actually Zidane's son? Because it kind of looks like him a little bit. Which one is it? He's got a bunch of sons. Is it Luca? It is. That's interesting. He plays for Algeria. Very interesting. Dude, that was a horrible layoff by RDP. Apparently, City Football Group want Pulisic to be the star. Yes, they do. That's the plan. That what I've heard is they're offering a 5-year, $100 million deal for Pulisic, is what I've heard. And there's even a possibility, if he really doesn't want to go to MLS right now, which I think he does, he's homesick, that he could even play at Manchester City for 1 year on loan. Oh my God, Messi has him. Good pass to Martinez. Can Martinez do anything with it? Martinez. Oh, he punches it. Zidane punches it, but they're not able to get the rebound, but it gets out of bounds. Going to be throw in for Argentina. But I was told that Pulisic, 5-year, $100 million, possibility of going on loan to Manchester City for 1 year. I don't want Pulisic at my club, New York City. Why would you not want him at your club? Why would you not want him there? What would be wrong about having Christian Pulisic at NYCFC? Yeah, like 20 million annually. I mean, he's the biggest USMNT player ever, and coming off the World Cup at 28 years old, where he'll probably be the most important player for us, maybe outside of Ballo. I mean, yeah, that's what he wants. That's what he's going to demand. He's going to get that payday. I'm mad at Pulisic since last Gold Cup. He hates the fans. I think things will change. Pulisic seems a bit arrogant, and I wonder if he came to MLS. Oh, it looks like Nico Gonzalez is coming in. And Julián Álvarez is coming in. Pulisic seems a bit arrogant. I wonder if he came to MLS, it would be as focused on soccer or more focused on being a celebrity and living in the. I don't think he's like that though. He's not really driven like that. He's not big into like publicity and stuff. I just want him to stay in Europe until his early. It doesn't matter if this World Cup. It really doesn't matter. Having him over here now. I mean, he's not going to be the best player anyways in 2030. So after this, I don't really care where he goes. Zidane is part Algerian. He was going to play for Algeria, but the coach at the time said he was too slow. Are you serious? That's hilarious. Wherever Pulisic plays, he should pull a Jordan, wear NC shorts under Bull shorts, and wear a USA jersey under club kit. Always play great for the USMNT. $56 minutes in. It's 1-0. Argentina still up over Algeria. Got to win 8 games to win a World Cup now. Interesting. Well, our young prospects need to move to Europe ASAP. That's true. Leo Messi, favorite GOAT. What a goal today. That was a hell of a goal. Good changes from Argentina. Almada and Martinez were not performing. That's true. They're not. Julián Álvarez, we'll see what he can do. Watching from India, light has gone. All right, let's see if it looks any different. Julián Álvarez kind of looks like sluggish the way he's even walking around. He doesn't look healthy. Like he's kind of like just like stumbling around. Ooh, good play off. Ooh, good block. Oh, I don't care about Arfson. He's not going to really amount to much. Luna kind of out of the plans. I'm thinking Gozo. I'm thinking Mehmeti. I'm thinking Julian Hall. I'm thinking Dos Santos. Like those are guys I want to see move to Europe. Chris Brady. Oh, no call. Out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for Argentina. Algeria's gonna have to score here soon if they want to stay in this game. Martinez looked kind of shaky tonight, so if they could get a good chance, I mean they could catch him slipping. Oh, Messi, beautiful pass out wide. He's got him. Oh my God, wide left. Almeida, good pass. Oh, not Almeida, but to Paul. Ooh, that was a decent pass. Ooh, good clearance by the Algerian defender. I thought that one could have. I think that could have been something. I just want to see more prospects and rookies coming out of MLS every season. It's a numbers game. That's true. Zidane is going to be bummed playing the outfield like that. Oh, burned. Okay, sorry. The text made it look like the R and the N was an M. Burned. He's gonna be burned playing out like that. Possibly. All right, Messi's taking the corner. See what they could do. Messi with the corner. Does it low. Oof. Blocked and booed away. Martinez plays out. Nice touch by Messi. Lays it off. Oof. McAllister. Oh, Messi at the rebound. Brace. Is he onside? Messi with the brace. There he is. There he is. Messi with the rebound. Is that Messi's 16th goal? Is that his 16th goal or is that his 15th? Yeah, 15th. He now has 15 all-time goals. World Cup goals. And needs one to tie Miroslav Klose. That's crazy. My prediction was 2-0, so 2-0 is what it is now. Second goal. Wow. That's crazy, guys. 39 years old. 39 years old or 38, almost 39. Yeah, he might be the best player in the world still. He might be the best player in the world. He might be the best player in the world still, guys. I mean, he's got a brace at 38 years old against Algeria. Algeria is not a world beater here, but they're no scrub. They're no scrub, and he just got his 15th goal as brace, and now the crowd's going crazy. Absolutely crazy. Got 52 people in it with us right now. Make sure you guys hit that like button down below if you haven't already. We're trying to get to our 100 likes. We're at 35 right now. We got a great game. Messi's got a brace. He's won from the record. Can he get his hat trick in this game to tie Miroslav Klose? We'll see if he can. Make sure you guys hit that like button down below if you haven't already. Half the viewers haven't. Hit that subscribe button. We got more World Cup content on the way. You guys aren't going to want to miss. We're still in the first games of the group stage. So hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell notification so you guys don't miss any of our videos. Balogun has 2 goals as well. He does. Can they defeat Spain or France? Who? This World Cup is going to be a move for MLS. We'll see. Mbappe, Messi, and Holland all in 2 goals. Yeah, that's right. Yes, and Balo too. Keeper's mistake again cost Algeria composed finish. I wonder if Zidane is going to say anything to his son. Zidane fumbled the ball and Messi scored one of the easiest goals. He got to be in the right spot though too. I always thought that. Messi's still the best player for sure. It's only Yamal that can compete with him. Lamine is good too. Lamine is very good. Big Lamine fan. I'm surprised Messi hasn't broken the record already. 6 World Cups. He only had 13 goals coming into the tournament. Seems low. Yeah, but he has like 8 assists, though. He has a lot of goal contributions. He's about to get his hat trick here. He might get his hat trick. Messi's going to break the record for sure, and he might tie it tonight, honestly. He might get the hattie tonight. honestly, too, some of those Argentina teams had good players. Like they had obviously Di Maria, they had Messi. I'm trying to think of who was on those. Otamendi. I'm thinking of like some of the players that were on those older teams, but the teams weren't nearly as good like in 2014 as it was in 2018 or 2022. Messi made those teams, guys. He really did. Like this iteration of Argentina is one of the best we've seen in the Messi era. But the 2014 team was lifted by Messi and Di Maria. They did not have the quality and depth they got now. This midfield they got now is way better than it was in 2014. Higuain, yeah, they did have Higuain. That's right. I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to like go back in the time machine and look at the World Cup roster for Argentina. I know the midfield was not nearly as good as it is now. McAllister, Enzo Fernandez, DePaul, much better than what it was then. Let's see. Enzo Perez. Yeah, this Mascherano, Ezekiel Lavesi. Listen, they had Aguero too. Oh, Messi. Can he get his hat trick? Oh, good save. But listen, I'll tell you this. That midfield was garbage. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely Aguero was good. Cristiano is fuming. How many goals does he have? Another mental stat. Kylian Mbappe is on 14 World Cup goals and he's only 27. Does he actually have 14 already? So Messi just passed him up, huh? Yeah, but to be fair, I mean, he had a crazy run when he was 18. Julián Álvarez plays it out wide. DePaul. McAllister back to Julián Álvarez. Messi to Alvarez. Oh, Alvarez was trying to lay it off, but no one was there. Oh, about to be oh no, keep it in bounds. That was gonna be okay. Now it's gonna be a throw in for still can't believe he plays in MLS. Ronaldo has 8 World Cup goals. That's embarrassing. Oh my God. 8? 6 World Cups and he's got 8. Now he hasn't played in a game yet, the sixth one, but still 5. He's got 8 goals. Of course, that 2014 World Cup where he got bounced in the group stage probably didn't help. Okay, Algeria quit playing, put Zidane up top. I don't think he has as many in the knockout stages either. Talking about Ronaldo. Cross. No one's there. Oof. CR7 only has 2 World Cup assists too. Yeah, I remember he was pissed. I remember someone scored in the 2014 game. He was pissed. They scored. All right, we got a match break for hydration into the third quarter. 2 Messi goals. Wonder what the odds were that him winning the golden boot. Still think or that Ronaldo is one of the most overrated players, but that I'm not going to get into that tonight. I think he's very overrated, but that's a whole other. We're not going to even touch on that on this stream. And you know what else? I expect there to be some transfer news, not just for MLS, but in general, to really start picking up probably after the group stage, because that's when things really start to ramp up. I think there's going to be a lot of transfer stuff go on right after the group stage. A lot of stuff. Love watching Scaloni talking to his team. Oldest Golden Boot winner was 30. Imagine Messi winning at 39. Who was the oldest? Was it Miroslav? Had to be Miroslav, right? Because he played his last World Cup at 36 with Germany. Maybe he didn't. Maybe it wasn't him. Who is the oldest Golden Boot winner? Is it Davor Suker? Oldest Golden Boot, oldest player to win the Golden Boot. He won that award at 1998 World Cup in France by scoring 6 goals at the age of 30 years and 160 days. So also Messi is now the third oldest player to score at a World Cup. Let's see who number. So Ronaldo was third. Messi just passed him up. Looks like number one is Roger Mila, 42 years old and 39 days. That's crazy, scoring in the World Cup at 42. The second one was Pepe, 39 years old, and third was Ronaldo at 37 years and 292 days. But that has now been passed by Lionel Messi. Messi is now the third oldest player to ever score at a World Cup. Harry Kane is winning the Golden Boot, and I'm not biased. I mean, Harry Kane probably should. But can he get to that level tonight? Can he break that record tonight? Enzo Fernández out wide. Yeah, Holland might actually break the record. He's already got 2 in his first ever appearance. Holland might be someone who can also compete for that award. Man, Algeria has been so unimpressive in this game. That was almost a dangerous one by Zidane. Julián Álvarez almost caught him. Oh, bad giveaway. Very bad giveaway. Julián Álvarez lays it off to Messi. Messi gets put down behind. That's not a penalty. That's not a penalty. Bro, he just pushed him in the back inside the box. Bro, that wasn't a penalty. Dude, they gotta look at that. They gotta look at that. That should have been a penalty. They're gonna let it play out because they think it's a penalty. They're gonna look at it. Dude, how is that not a penalty? Are you kidding me? Check complete. That wasn't a penalty. Wow. That's crazy. I think that was a penalty. To Paul, gets possession back. I think that should have been. They're showing Zidane up in the booth right now. Mister, I'm telling you, man, I'll die on the hill. I still think that Henry is the best French player of all time. I know people say it's Zidane, but man, I think Henry's better. I know people disagree with me, but I still think I'm just such a big Henry fan. But I think he's better than Zidane, and he's definitely the best player to never win the Ballon d'Or by far. Thierry Henry is the best player ever to not win the Ballon d'Or. No. I think Thierry's better than Zidane. He's the most technical player I've ever seen in my life. He can play with both feet. He can score. He can pass. He can dribble. He can play left wing, striker, right wing, 10, 8. Like he literally could play every position. I'm talking about Thierry Henry. He could play literally every single position. The only other person that can do that is Messi at that level. All right, Messi's got some space. Messi out wide. Beautiful pass. Oh my God, it could get ugly. Messi, some space. Messi with the hat trick. Hat trick Messi ties it. Hat trick Messi. Hat trick Messi. First career best player in the world. He just broke the record. Or tied the record. Sorry. He didn't break it. He tied it. Messi just scored. Wow. How crazy is that Messi just broke the record? Or tied the record. I got to keep saying break. He tied it. At 39. His first ever at the World Cup. He's the GOAT, guys. He's the GOAT. He's still the best player in the world. He's the best player in the world. He's the best player in the world. He's so good. He's still the best player in the world. He plays in Major League Soccer. "13 minutes left, too. 13 minutes left. Uh-oh. Is he going to get his fourth? He's going to break the record? Where's he even at? Julián Álvarez cuts back. Oh, he loses possession. I knew Algeria was looking. They were looking very, very sluggish. They were looking punch drunk. Ooh, Julián Álvarez, good defensive work right there. Keep the ball. Or get the ball back. Oh, bad pass though. Looking for Enzo Fernández. I cannot believe Messi has a hat trick. So now Messi's the Golden Boot leader in the 2026 World Cup right now, tied with Miroslav Klose for the most goals in World Cup history. 16. Lionel Messi, 38 years old, will turn 39 next week. He's the Golden Boot leader right now in the 2026 World Cup as it stands. They might take Messi out to reserve him, but man, best player in the world still. Otamendi's coming in. Wow. Messi chance in Kansas City. Crazy, guys. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, Messi's coming off. He finishes off with his hat trick, though. Hat trick Messi. First game of the group stage. Already got 3 goals. Whether he's the best right now or not, he's the GOAT. He is the greatest player of all time. It's indisputable. Damn, I really should have bet that hat trick. What was the odds on it? Messi's has equal to Miroslav Klose. I hope the next World Cup MLS doubles the number of players to have at least the fifth highest, if not the third most per league. Maybe they will. First MLS player with the World Cup hat trick. It has to be, right? At least a current MLS player. He's still the best. I'm such a proud MLS fan. What a game by Messi. It's something we'll never forget. Just absolutely insane. Oldest player ever with the hat trick. Oh, that was a bad giveaway. Just to point out, Maradona never won a Copa America. Messi has two. That's a good point. They get a fourth goal here. Man, Algeria has not looked good tonight. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I want to say I do think that I do want to say that I think Argentina has looked really good, but they have. I do not think that Algeria has looked good tonight. Absolutely insane. What a game, guys. God touched. Wow, he is not from this planet. Yeah, I told my buddy Adam that he's from Mars. Good to see Messi off to rest. Yeah, he gets a little 15-minute rest probably with added time. They should ban Messi from all stadiums. I don't think they're going to do that. They are singing once more. How many likes we got? We got 39 likes. We got 50 people in here. There's a bunch of people watching this live that have not hit the like button yet. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Let's at least get to 50 likes. I know it's a downstream compared to normal, but at least hit the like button. Let's get to 50 likes before this is over with. Messi scores a hat trick. We're witnessing history tonight. He just tied Miroslav Klose for the most goals in World Cup history. Hit the like button down below. Help us get to 50 at least. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We hit over 13,300. We're trying to get 15K by the end of the World Cup. We got a month left to go. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button down below. 7 minutes left plus added time. Let's see what happens. Argentina has 3 players that played in MLS on this team. I wonder which player is next. Maybe Salvetti, possibly, if he gets a move away. Argentina decision too solid. The United team has never seen. After his Miami contract, I could still see him playing a season at Newell's before retirement, possibly. I think maybe he's given that up though. I don't know if he's still. I mean, I guess that's possible, but I think he's kind of given that up. Dude is a cheat code. Now that's true. We are so lucky to get to watch Messi. Yeah, I mean he's definitely the best player of all time. Just liked while driving. Thank you for the contact. Well, be careful. Don't be going crazy. Don't be paying attention to your phone while you're driving. So much for playing in MLS is a retirement league BS. That's what I'm saying, man. If you're good, you're good. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter to a certain degree of what your league is, but if you're good, you can still perform even if you play in MLS. That's why I'm not worried about Pulisic. That's exactly why I'm not. That's why I'm not. I'm not worried about Pulisic. When we did not qualify for the 2018 World Cup, a lot of people blamed MLS for dropping the level of players. People blame MLS for everything. It is sad. Well, I do think that there's a lot of people to blame at that point, but I know what you're saying. 86 minutes in, 3-0 Argentina over Algeria. Messi has said Miami will be his last team. Miami contract runs through 2028. If he wanting to play in the 2030 World Cup, maybe he signs it for additional two. There's no chance he plays in the 2030 World Cup. I think it's 2028 Copa America, then it's over. Eighty-eight minutes. 2 minutes left plus added time. What froze? Not Sharp trying to do too much. Oh, you're saying he froze? This one guy tweeted that he didn't think Messi was going to score in the World Cup, which is crazy. would he have to win any other domestic titles if he won the World Cup to become the first MLS Ballon d'Or? I don't know. I think if he win the World Cup and he's like the Golden Boot winner, I think he would win the Ballon d'Or. England, Croatia tomorrow might be the game of the tournament so far. We'll see how they play. The only thing I'll say about England, and I know Mr. Mister might be upset with me for saying this, but they're historic underperformers in the World Cup. So I'll be curious to see how they look. Messi has said Miami is his last club. He also said in 2022 that was his last World Cup. Don't be surprised if he does at least a handful of games for no old boys. It's his boyhood club. 6 minutes of added time? Why? I think it's because of the goalkeeping wearing a mask. You think that that's the reason why? That's the reason why? Every goal Messi scored looks like the goals he typically scores in Major League Soccer. That's true. Five minutes left of added time. He wins Golden Ball. Yes, he wins Ballon d'Or. When's the last time a player who did not play in Europe won the Ballon d'Or? And I'm talking about legit did not play in Europe. I know the last person that was close to winning it was. I think the last person that was close to winning it was. I want to say that it was Neymar. Neymar was the last one who was close to winning it that didn't play in Europe. Like 2010, 2011, 2012. It's got to be at least 3 minutes for the hydration break. Yeah, that's true. 6 minutes is because the hydration breaks. Am I remembering right that England has never beaten the U.S. in a World Cup play, which is more the three Lions underachieving? Yeah, I think that's mostly been draws. It's all been draws. And the U.S. has never beat them in the World Cup. It's not possible to win the Ballon d'Or not playing in Europe. I mean, I know what you're saying. Like, it's not likely, but it is possible. It's not impossible. I mean, like I said, Neymar was like second place, I think, at Santos one year, 20 or third place. Let's see. I think it was 2011 or 2012. Neymar was 10th. Let's see what he was in 2012, though. I guess he didn't place in 2012. So Neymar was fifth in 2013, but he played half a season with Santos, half a season with Santos, half a season with Barcelona. What was the Dembele stat? Current Ballon d'Or winner never has won the World Cup, so Messi will win it, not playing 2030, so it makes sense. England has Thomas Tuchel on one hand, no Trent Alexander-Arnold and Cole Palmer on the other, so it's up in the air how they do. Someone's got to be the first to do it. It is possible though. Like it is definitely possible to happen. That's the thing. It is possible. It would be his ninth Ballon d'Or. Could put them together, float home to Argentina. All right, we got like less than 2 minutes left. 1 minute left. 1 minute left of add time. Argentina, decisive win. Best looking team of all the Giants, in my opinion. I think they had the best game. I think they looked better than France. I think they looked better than Spain, obviously. We'll just have to see how Portugal, and we'll have to see how Portugal and England look tomorrow. I do wonder if that mask did mess up with his peripheral vision, or his anticipation stuff. I do wonder if that did mess with it. I mean, it's just fantasy, but if Argentina and the US are in the final, I truly would be torn. Colombia plays tomorrow as well, the Copa America finalist. I'm still a little skeptical about Colombia, but we'll see. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about them. All right, that's the final whistle. Argentina has beaten Algeria 3-0 in the first game of the 2026 World Cup group stage for them. A decisive win. Lionel Messi makes history. He scores his first hat trick in his World Cup career, and he also has tied Miroslav Klose for the most World Cup goals in a playing career as well at 16. What a hell of a performance. I hope all you guys enjoyed this. This is the first of 3 watch alongs this week. We will be doing another one on Thursday for South Korea and Mexico, and then one again on Friday for the United States versus Australia. I hope all you guys enjoyed this. Please make sure you guys give us a like down below if you haven't already. And also make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell notification so you guys don't miss any of our videos or watch alongs. Hope you all have a great night. Enjoyed doing this with you guys. And until next time, I will see you all soon.